Okay, so the car is supported on jack stands now, so it's time to go. Now, I haven't been able to find the bolts for the exhaust flange yet, so I won't be doing it in this video. I'll be doing it soon. I will be doing the rubber exhaust hanger and the fuel filter. Now, this is in my trunk. First thing we want to do before we change the fuel filter is to disable the inertia switch to get rid of any fuel pressure that's in the system. Now, need to pull these friggin'... I dropped my screwdriver. Hold on a second. Let's try this again. I need to pull off this little thing to get the rug off right here. Not a lot of room to get at it. There we go. Put that down. Pull that out. Put these aside so I don't lose them. Get out of my trunk. Put these on the driver's seat. Okay. That should be the only one I need to pull off. I don't see any more. Let's try it. Is there another one under here? Nope, there isn't. No, I'm going to have to pull those ones off too. Well, I'm much going to last that and took off the wrong side of the rug. The radio is under there. The fuel pump inertia switch is very conveniently labeled on this side, and I'm an idiot. Okay, now I have the correct side off. That thing right there is the inertia switch, and I just have to disconnect that terminal. See how it's disconnected if I gotta push in a tab or anything. I'm going to need two hands. Okay, terminal's unplugged. Fuel pump is deactivated. Now what I want to do is crank the engine just to make sure there's no residual gas left over. Should stall out on me. Now, all I need for this job is a new fuel filter, small screwdriver, flathead, and two new hairpin clips for the hoses. Now, there's the old fuel filter on the right side of the car, right next to the fuel tank, right here. Here's the fuel filter. I'm just going to take off the plastic clip on this side of the hose, plastic clip on the other side, take it off. Oh, and I got to unbolt this little bolt here. Take it off, stick the new one in, and I'm good. So, and I don't actually need a wrench for this because it has a slot in it to take it off with a screwdriver. Okay, here's the old fuel filter. It's really beat up, and it's got dents and stuff in it. And I don't know how much gas this thing can fit in it, but apparently it's a hell of a lot because even though I ran all the fuel out of the lines, it still left a big splotch from all the shit that was still in the filter. And it's still coming out. And I let a bunch drain back into my gas tank, too. But now that I have it off, I can take my new one, nice and shiny, new, and put it in. And I need my new clips. And I'll be all ready to go. The new filter's on. Now we're going to take this little retaining ring thingy, whatever the hell it is, band. And I got to slide this thing back on. This may be a pain. Look at what direction the screw's going in. Okay, I'm good. Stick it up through the little slot, and now it should come right around. Right there. Now I gotta slide it back through. I'm gonna need two hands. I'm gonna slide it back through, and I'm gonna retighten this nut here. Then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the clips back on each fitting on each side, so the hoses stay on, so I'm not leaking gas all over the place. New filter's in, clips are in, band is tightened. Now I gotta go to the inertia switch. Oop, gotta close that. I had my old filter draining in there. Back to the inertia switch. The button's not popped up, so I should just have to actually see. Plug that back in. I don't think it, the button's not popped up. Okay. It could pop up when you're doing this, so you want to push the reset button if it does, the red button on top. Now, start up the car and make sure there's no leak. There shouldn't be. If there is, then I have bigger problems. Probably a bad fuel line ends or something. Maybe the reset button is popped. Doesn't appear to be. Wires are connected. That's interesting. No fuel leaking under here. Fuel lines are connected. Double check my terminals. They're connected. Reset button's not popped. Are my wires alright? Seem to be fine. And it was a success. All it was the fuel was taking a little bit of time to get through the lines. Once it got through, it stuttered a little bit and burbled, and then the gas got through, and it's running fine now. Okay. I had a lot of crap go on this weekend. Couldn't get the rubber exhaust hanger done, so I'll show that in my video when I fix the exhaust leak as well. So that should come up soon, and also I'll show you how to do an oil change if you don't know how.